you can do a pico stitch using two methods. This is Usha Janome stitch magic machine. You can use any automatic sewing machine. This is the pico foot. This we will use to pico any edges, any sides of the dress. First we remove our presser foot. There is a screw on the side which we open using a screwdriver which comes with the machine. Remove this straight stitch presser foot and then fix the pico stitch presser foot. When you buy a new sewing machine, it comes with the machine. Otherwise, if you don't have it already, you can buy it online or offline. Once you fix it, it is simple. Set your machine on zigzag, that is C. Stitch length I'm setting on 3 and stitch width also on 3, but this thing depends on the thickness of the fabric. This is a raw cotton fabric and we cut all the frayed ends, the threads on the sides that have to be removed. Otherwise these threads will give very bad look, and from the corners the cutting will be slightly slanting. This you have to make sure that you remove all the threads, and for this it is best that you pico your dress or the fabric even before washing. Once you wash a fabric, it will be very difficult and it will be untidy to pico. So from the sides you make a slant cut, not a straight one. These are two tips that you must remember, and there are two more tips that I show you while I do the pico of this fabric. So the ends are smooth somewhat, and one method is, see this rolled hem foot, it is slightly curvy from, it has a different mold, so it is slightly curvy from inside. So we insert one side, this is the slanting side, so this is one side of the cloth. We stick inside and we fold it slightly. While we start our stitch, our pico stitch, the machine would be stitching in zigzag. You can simply pick the front side of the fabric and slightly fold it. And from the back side, initially you will have to pull a little. If you find it difficult to do the pico stitch on your fabric, then you adjust the stitch width and length according to the fabric. This is slightly thick fabric, so I set that stitch length and width on 3, but depending if the fabric is thin, maybe I can set it on 2 or 2.5, and if the fabric is thicker, I can set the machine stitch length and width on 4 or 5 number. So that I explained in the last video. If you don't remember that, just go and watch that, how to set the machine stitch length and width. So see, I show you one more thing. Here I simply folded the fabric and then I run the picot stitch. You can yourself judge what kind of finishing is there. See, I'm just doing a single stitch, but if needed, you can do even a double stitch to make a better finishing or a market-like finishing. So there are, even if we cut the threads from the sides, there are so many threads which are coming, and it is making this picot stitch slightly difficult to do, but still using this method also you can, if you do one more stitch on the same thing, then you can have somewhat okay picot finish. So this was our picot method number 1. Now I show you the picot method number 2. Here, see, the first method was when the fabric was kept inside the machine, and now this fabric is inserted from the outside of the machine. See how this side goes so smoothly in the picot foot. I didn't have to even fold the fabric from the back side. The picot foot is feeding the fabric itself, and here I am just folding the fabric slightly, and the fabric is going nicely. So main thing that you have to take care that you do the, or you test the picot foot or picot stitch on a scrap of a fabric, a rough fabric, before you start stitching on your main fabric. So this is the finishing you get by the second method. See, this is the finishing, and I did not change any settings. The settings were same while doing the method number 1 or the method number 2. So you can choose which method you liked, and do let me know in the comment section which is the method that you like best, and what would you like to know more about this Janome machine, because I love this machine. I have it since 2011. I have one more umbrella machine also that I use for my fashion boutique business. So this is how the picot is done nicely, and it is very time saving, and this way you can make beautiful hem designs for kids frocks or nice georgette chiffon tops. The hemming can be done in the bottom of umbrella dresses also. So keep watching. Thank you so much. Take care. Goodbye.